My name is Frank Ofe. I'm here to talk about my Lab 3, your Hack Pack 2. Um, I'm gonna go through the overview of mitigation strategy and cyber taxonomy using Qualtrics Level 1. Let's go straight to the point and let me start my presentation. Um, vulnerability analysis. Vulnerability analysis involves identify and prioritizing security weaknesses in computer systems, networking, and applications. It examines these systems closely to detect vulnerability that confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data and resources, and how we can, mitigate those vulnerabilities when was identified. Two, CryptoStray is a virtual machine based on virtual machine in Linux based virtual machine purposely built with security vulnerabilities designed to help users practice ethical hacking and penetration testing. It offers a hands-on and learning experiences for cybersecurity students and professionals to help them to identify uh, and exploiting uh, weaknesses gaining, system access. So we can use this to identify when this um, system is weak, and we're trying to, make sure that we can hack and identify all these uh, uh, exploitations as security professionals. To gain root access, to gain root access, the Catrix level 1 systems using Kelly Linux uh, by starting or by scanning the virtual machines with a tool like the nNAB to identify open port and services. When you identify open port, that's where the bad guys can come through to really um, get access to writing the malicious code to steal people's identity. And here are some of the pros and cons. The pros are using Kelly Linux for penetration testing offers several pros. It provides a wide range of pre-installed tools designed for vulnerability analysis, exploitation, and post-exploitation. The cons. The cons include potential for misuse because these tools are powerful. They could be exploited by malicious actors. If used irresponsible, proper authorization can lead to legal explicit permission before performing only penetration testing or ethical hacking on a system. Risk mitigation. Firewall configurations. Set up firewalls to limit exposure to external threats by controlling inbound and outbound traffic. Patch management. Ensure regular patching and patch to unknown vulnerable services. If you don't patch the systems, use the easy way that you don't get the latest patches, and the bad guys can use that to come into your environment to steal data or the sensitive data to become compromised. Server hardening. Disable unnecessary services and ensure proper configuration for services like SSH. So SSH, if you don't disable the necessary services that is not required, I think will kind of also become harmful and also become threats to the environment. And the hackers can also use that to come into your environment, log into the virtual machines. Audit login. Enable login to trace user actions, especially when privilege escalations occur. So we can use Microsoft Azure to identify and also check the logs to make sure whoever logs in is the right person and whoever logs in have the right access to log in. Intrusion detection systems, the IDS. IDS is implementing systems that monitor and alert the abnormal behavior like privilege escalations attempt. So intrusion detection detect if there's uh, anybody who is trying to come into the system without authorized to come in will detect that. Cyber attack. The taxonomy shows how the cyber attack is designed and how uh, the screen to present it. Buffer overflow. Definition for buffer overflow. A attack exploit buffer overflow vulnerability to alter the program's execution flow by overwriting memory location with carefully crafted input. They can corrupt the stack or web, leading to inarbitrary code execution. This enables them to run a malicious code under the privilege to vulnerable applications and potentially gaining control of the systems. Privilege escalation. Privilege escalation, in summary, um, can be conducted, vertically. Vertically or horizontally. Vertical escalation involves gaining a higher level permission, such as the regular using gaining root or administrative access, and also the horizontal escalation can be other hand involves other obtaining access to other users' privileges to attack takes advantage of system misconfiguration, vulnerable software, and also unpatched security flows to manipulate um, systems and elevate attackers' creations. Root rootkit. In summary, rootkit are sophisticated malware to use to gain and maintain privileged access to a system's care systems files, intercept system calls, or even alter the kernel to ensure their presence in hidden from security tools like system administrators. Uh, Rootkit often accompany other malware to privilege attackers and long-term smoothly control over compromised systems. Trojans. Trojans. Trojan's definition is a malicious software disguised as a legitimate or harmless application to deceive users into installing it, and also categorize malware social engineering. Backdoors. Convert method of bypassing normal authentication or encryption in a computer systems to gain unauthorized access. In summary, backdoor can be uh, intentionally installed by developers for legitimate purposes, such as remote troubleshooting, but they are often introduced by attackers to maintain access to a compromised systems. Virus. In summary, viruses are typically requires users interaction to activate, such as open An affected file, once executed, it can be cause damage by corrupting files, stealing information, or stealing system behaviors. Return-oriented programming, that's the RPO, ROP. In summary, ROP attack, the attacker does not inject malicious code directly. Instead, they inject the execution flow of a program by combining short sentence of legitimate code called a gadget. The common social engineering, because common social engineering attacks, cybersecurity tricks victims into disclosing sensitive data such as password, financial details, personal information, social security numbers, and normally they send emails to end users to behave as they are the part of the company. If you don't really cross-check, you become targeted. And in my reference page, thank you for listening to me. My name is Frank Ofe, and I'm part of the cybersecurity master's program. And really appreciate you for listening to me. Thank you.